Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well today. I'm back again with another video. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button right now for daily and consistent content. Don't forget to comment below and give this video a thumbs up. Now, this might be your first time hearing this news because it's truly breaking, and surprisingly, not many outlets are covering it yet. I'm not sure why, but hopefully they'll catch up later in the day. Trigger warning. Though, because what I'm about to discuss is intense and disturbing. Major breaking news has just hit the media about Diddy. Everything's unfolding right now, and it's serious. Tony Busby is back. If you know Busby, you know that when he's involved, something major is about to go down. If he's circling around a case, you know there's something in the air that's not right. And now, Tony Busby's law firm has filed 7 more lawsuits as of today. These lawsuits come from 7 people who allege that they were subjected to severe sexual assault at the hands of Diddy. As a quick reminder, Diddy has been behind bars since his arrest on September 16th, when he was charged with racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. Some of the allegations against him date as far back as 2008. He pled not guilty earlier this month, but here's where it gets even more shocking. Busby filed the first batch of civil lawsuits after his massive press conference. He says he's representing over 120 people in total. In that initial batch, there were 6 lawsuits filed just last Monday. It's important to note that these lawsuits aren't part of a class action. They'll all be pursued individually. In this new batch of lawsuits that have just dropped, 4 of the 7 alleged victims are male, while 3 are female. One of the alleged victims was 13 at the time of the assault, and another was 17. The lawsuits describe conduct dating back as far as 2000, but most of the allegations stem from incidents that occurred only 2 years ago. Now, I know some people might come with that typical argument, "Oh, why are they bringing this up now? It's been so long." Well, for those doubters, most of these lawsuits are about events that took place only 2 years ago. In 2022, we're now in 2024, but these horrific events happened just 2 years back, while Diddy was still out there receiving awards and being celebrated left and right. This man was being honored in the media and attending events while allegedly committing these crimes. Busby's law firm expects to file new cases weekly, naming Diddy and other potential defendants as more evidence is gathered. Yes, you heard that right. Weekly cases. Busby is sticking to what he said a few weeks ago. He held a massive press conference, which shocked everyone, and after that, the lawsuits have been dropping consistently. Just last week, there were 6 lawsuits, and now 7 more are about to be filed. NBC has already picked up the story and started reporting on it, so it's definitely gaining traction. I'm sure these lawsuits will be made public within 24 hours or so, and once I get my hands on them, I'll be breaking each one down for you. I'll be creating a dedicated Diddy playlist for these videos so that you can stay fully updated on the situation as it unfolds. It's important to remember that these are civil lawsuits, but we need to follow them closely because they might tie into the criminal proceedings that Diddy is facing. The criminal prosecutors will likely use some of the information from these civil cases in court, so we need to stay on top of both sides, the civil lawsuits and the criminal trial. As for these 7 new lawsuits, NBC has already gained access to them, and I'll be taking a closer look at each one. If any of you happen to find them online, feel free to comment or DM me. We need to go through them together because this case is far from over. It's important to mention that the plaintiffs in these cases are using pseudonyms to protect their identities. This is something we've seen before, and it's understandable given the nature of the accusations. However, Diddy's legal team has been pushing to reveal the identities of these alleged victims. I believe it's a scare tactic to intimidate them into silence. Diddy's lawyers seem to be using this move to expose the victims in the hopes that they'll back down out of fear, but Busby is standing firm in protecting their anonymity. Diddy's legal team hasn't been in the best shape anyway. It's been reported that they didn't even know certain details about the case, like GHB being laced in substances allegedly used by Diddy. And let's not forget that Diddy's PR team left him because of the chaos surrounding him. So, it's a mess on his end. Meanwhile, Diddy remains locked up in MDC prison in New York. He hasn't been released, and from what I've heard, he's still in the same cell, eating the same food, and dealing with the same conditions, mold, maggots, and all. This situation is only going to get worse for him, especially with these new lawsuits involving minors. One of the most disturbing things is that we've heard rumors and whispers before about minors being involved, but now it's in the court documents. One of the lawsuits involves a victim who was just 13 years old. When we start reading through these lawsuits, it's going to be shocking, especially because this is the first time we've seen a formal case involving a minor filed against Diddy. We've heard about it, but to see it in writing is going to be incredibly difficult to digest. This is going to blow up even more. And remember, these are only civil cases right now. Once the criminal prosecution gets underway, it's going to be a massive spectacle. We're talking about Hollywood figures, celebrities, and who knew what was going on behind closed doors. It's not just about Diddy anymore. It's about the entire industry that enabled this behavior. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I'll be working through these lawsuits over the next few days, so stay tuned for more updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.